In this video, I'm comparing the Nokia X100 with the Samsung Galaxy A52 5G. So let's go ahead and get started. So both of these are typically budget devices that offer 5G, so they're going to be very fast with the networks. The Nokia X100 is 7.65 ounces, which is heavier than the Samsung at 6.7 ounces. The build quality is going to be pretty much all plastic on the Nokia X100. And same thing goes with the A52. So these by no means are going to be flagship quality. There's no real glass or steel or aluminum. It's all plastic with these phones. They both have nano SIM card slots. They don't have eSIMs built in. And the Galaxy has an added IP67 dust and water resistance up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. Display-wise, the X100 has an IPS LCD display at 60 Hz refresh rate, while the Samsung has a Super AMOLED display at 120 Hz refresh rate. So very super smooth, smooth scrolling on the Samsung. For the screen size, Nokia has a little bit bigger 6.67-inch screen, while the Galaxy A52 has a 6.5-inch screen. Regardless, both of these are really big screen phones. But the Nokia has less screen to body ratio at 78%, while the Samsung has 85%. Both have a resolution of 1080p, which will give you similar PPI density right around 400. Now for software, very different. They're both running Android 11, but you get stock Android pretty much on the Nokia, while you get Samsung UI on top of Android 11 on the A52. But neither of these are going to have the newest build of Android just yet. Nokia will never get it, while the Samsung probably will get it, but later on. For the chipset, you have a lower end Snapdragon 480 5G processor on the Nokia, while the A52 has a little bit faster Snapdragon 778G processor. For internal storage, both of these have 128 gigs built in, and both use a micro SD card slot for expansion. So a lot of storage for both of these phones, and they both have 6 gigs of RAM starting out. So no problems in the storage department, and RAM seems just about right for the people that are buying these phones. Now for the main cameras on these, the Nokia has 4 cameras on the back: 48 megapixel main, 5 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro, 2 megapixel depth. Samsung has also 4 cameras: 64 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, 5 megapixel depth. The Nokia has a Zeiss optics configuration basically, and Samsung doesn't have anything special, but Samsung has always been great with their cameras. And the Samsung has 4K video, while the Nokia X100 still cannot for sure know if they have 1080p or 4K. But regardless, I think the overall better camera is going to be in the A52. Selfie cameras. Nokia has 16 megapixel 1080p camera. Samsung has a 32 megapixel 4K camera in the front, so better overall camera for sure on the Samsung. Both of these have a headphone jack, which is nice. Bluetooth 5.1 on the Nokia, Bluetooth 5.0 on the Samsung, and they both have USB Type-C for charging. Both of these have fingerprint readers for unlocking the device. You get side-mounted one on the Nokia. Samsung has a under-the-display optical one. Between these two, I prefer the physical side-mounted one than anything in the display. They're just more finicky, the ones in the display. Moving on to battery, both of these have great battery sizes that offer great battery life. Nokia has a 4470 milliamp battery, while the Samsung has 4500 milliamp battery, and both of these will last you more than a day. Both have fast charging, but the Nokia has 18 watts, while the Samsung has fast charging at 25 watts. Neither of these have reverse wireless charging or anything like that. So basically, when it comes down to price, the Nokia X100 is free if you get it from Metro, which is great. A 5G device, near stock Android, and offers pretty much everything that you need. But the Samsung Galaxy A52, it's a better overall device, better camera system. It has more features in the Samsung UI if that's what you're looking for. But the price tag will be a big difference. You're not gonna find these for less than, I would say, $200 on prepaid. Regular price is around $500. Is the Samsung worth it more at $500? No. At $200, maybe. Overall better device, but price really seems to be on the Nokia side. So both of these offer pretty much everything that a user needs nowadays for the average user. But out of these two, the Samsung's probably gonna be the overall better device if you take away the price difference. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.